Victory is mine. Victory is mine. Victory today is mine. I told Satan, get thee behind. Victory today is mine. What's up, Cherishing Flow fam? Welcome back to my channel where we are all about life, love, positivity, self-development, being a girl boss, and everything in that vicinity. In today's video, we're going to talk about how to have a healthy relationship as an entrepreneur, because we all talk about being girl bosses, how you're busy, you know, how you have to do this, you have to do that. You hear all the videos about how, you know, you have to, and I see all the things about you don't need a man to be successful, and you gosh darn right you don't, ladies. You don't need a man to be successful. But if you have a man, or if you want to have a man, I'm sure that a lot of you do, because you clicked on this video, you have to understand that it's not easy to be in a relationship with somebody who is an entrepreneur, and vice versa. So this is for people who are in relationships with people who are entrepreneurs and are entrepreneurs themselves. And because being in that type of relationship is difficult, trust me, I know. Me and my boyfriend, we have had trials and tribulations because we both are goal getters. We both have a lot of things that we want to do, but each other is also, okay, so we not even gone. We gonna get into this video, y'all. I'm sorry. Let's just get straight into the video. The first advice that I have for how to have a healthy relationship as an entrepreneur is to be open about your business and how it affects your life with your partner. When I first started this business, when I first decided I was going to be a social media manager, I sat my boyfriend down. We sat down and we had a conversation about how much time I was going to be putting into it, how it was going to affect my life, how, you know, I told him, I warned him that sometimes you were going to come home and I'm going to be sitting at my screen and I'm going to be doing work and I'm going to be working my butt off. You're going to see a lot of that. You're going to see me editing videos, a whole lot. I told him about this. We talked about it. We discussed how we were going to work this out, how we were going to spend time together, so on and so forth. We had that conversation. That conversation is really, really important. If you are in a relationship already and you're thinking about starting a business, you need to have that conversation. If you're not in a relationship and you're going to get into one in the future, when you first start seeing that you and this person are about to become a unit, you need to have that conversation with them and let them know what kind of time that you actually have and how much you actually have to sacrifice in order to make your business work, because your business, while they're a priority in your life, your business is also a priority in your life. Tip number 2, have open communication. Oh my God, this was like probably one of the biggest things for me and my boyfriend when we first, in fact, it's always been a big thing for us. When we first started having problems with communication, that was like something that we tackled head first, like headstrong. Like, you need to work on how you talk to each other, but you need to be able to talk to each other. You need to be able to tell each other anything. If your partner feels like they are not getting enough of you, they need to be able to tell you that, and you not be like, oh, well, you know, I have to do this for my business, and vice versa. You have to be able to speak to each other and it be a healthy conversation, a healthy dialogue between the two of you. If that is not a strong suit for y'all, then you need to be working on it right now before you even get to working on this business. Or as you're working on your business, you need to be consistently putting in equal effort to working on your communication in your relationship. Because if you cannot communicate with each other while you are focusing on this business, because y'all are not communicating with each other, there's going to be a whole lot of things that are left unsaid, and then you're going to have a whole lot of unwanted issues. Tip number 3, invite your partner into your business. This is a little different. I will say involve your partner with your business as much as possible. I'm not saying like give them like financial stock in your business or whatever, but I mean like any way that you can include them. I like ask my boyfriend questions about my blog. I'll have him pre-read it. I'll have him check out my videos for me. He's a better editor than I am, so now I'm about to be utilizing that skill. And you know, when it comes to my social media management stuff, he has like a crap load of my business cards. I talk to him, like involve them, even if it's not like a direct involvement, like any kind of thing you can do. Talk to them about your business, let them know, try to get their input about things. It makes them feel more a part, and it gives you that quality bonding time. It's something about it bonds you in a way when you can like include them in this passion, and there's somebody you're passionate about all by themselves. It's like combining passions. It's beautiful. So yeah, involve your partner with your business. Allow them, you know, to be like somebody who comes in. They can come to meetings, talk to you, whatever, depending on what your business is. But you know what I'm saying. Tip number 4, be sure to cut out quality time just for your partner. No phones, no computers, no business calls, none of that. Just you and your partner. Super duper 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 important. I think it's super important to do that even if you aren't starting your own business, but it is vital if you have your own business as an entrepreneur. It is super duper important. They need to know that they need to know that, you know, you are making the sacrifice, and it shouldn't even be considered a sacrifice, but that you are taking that time away from your business. Even though you work on your business 24/7, you put in a lot of hard, they know that you took time away from that, from the crazy world of your business, to spend time with them. It's good to have a weekly date night. I think that was the thing that we did that we loved the most, is the weekly date nights. It kept us connected. It kept us up to date on each other, on our lives. Even sometimes if we get lost in the sauce doing other things, that weekly date night always brought us back together, so that we were never lost in the sauce away from each other for too long. That's super duper important, you guys. Please make sure that you are spending quality time with your partner. Do not go 3 weeks and y'all have not spent any time, just y'all, without any interruption. Don't do that. Unless you're long distance, then I guess you don't really have a choice. But y'all get what I'm saying. We here, right? We here? We're connected. Tip number 5, be spontaneous with them. That is something that we're actually very good at in this relationship, is we just be doing stuff for each other pretty randomly. I know that before he left to go to Alabama, story time for another time. When I do an update video, we'll talk about that. But when he left to go to Alabama, I didn't know he left me, or I don't know if he left it or if he sent it. I really don't know how he did it, because I didn't know he did it. But a couple days after he was gone, he said, have you checked your mail? And I was like, nope. And he was like, you should go check your mail. And I was like, why should I check my mail? He's like, you should go check your mail. So I go to my room, and he wrote me this really sweet love letter. Like, it was so adorable. He drew me a picture. He was doodling. It was so cute, you guys. And I really, really loved it. And it was really spontaneous and random. Just something really sweet to do for no reason. I've randomly bought him gifts for no reason. I've written songs for him for no reason. Nobody ever heard these songs but him, but I've written songs for him for no reason. He's done stuff like that, written me letters. He's gone on random date nights, you know, gone on adventures together unexpectedly. You know, the spontaneousness, it just keeps things fun and exciting and alive. It keeps you feeling that oh my gosh, I'm so happy to be with you type feeling. And that's kind of like how I feel with him. Like, I just feel like it's not baby. Like, yes, like I see him, I'm thinking, oh my gosh, I'm about to have fun, because I'm about to be around the person who I have the most fun with. And that's what spontaneity is about. I don't know if I said that right. Spontaneous. It's spontaneity, right? The next tip I have, tip number 6, is make sure that you remind them of there being a priority in your life. When you are an entrepreneur, you put so much time invested into your business, or anything that you're passionate about. You put so much time into your craft that sometimes your significant other can feel neglected, even when you don't mean to, even when you can seem distracted sometimes when they're talking to you. But you need to make sure that every now and again, on a regular basis, I shouldn't even say every now and again, on a regular basis, you let them know, like, you're important to me too. If you need to talk to me, if there's something that you need from me, you're a priority to me. You are especially if you're like husband and wife, or you guys are like on your way to that. Like, me and Iris say to each other all the time, like, we're each other's number one. You know, we're center. We're here. Because if this business crashes, if we don't make this goal, we don't make that goal, at the end of the day, there's us. And we are rock solid. That's what your partner needs to get from you, is that you're rock solid, that you guys are like here, no matter what. Even if life is not going your way, when everything is not going your way, you still have this, you two, the center. Well, God is the center, and then you two. You two and God, the center. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like that is like super duper majorly important, that they know that they feel that, so that they're not, that keeps them, especially if you have somebody who's like me, who has really bad anxiety, and you think the worst all the time automatically, even if you don't really have a reason to, because my mind goes to really bad stuff automatically, and he is constantly reminding me, yo, we're rock solid. Like, we are this, we're good. Like, it's us against the world. That's the kind of attitude that your partner should be feeling coming off of you, so that no matter what, they're not feeling insecure. They never feel like, oh, your business is more important to you than them. Even if your business is super duper duper important to you, they need to understand that they're still important to you too. And you need to remind them of that. Keep them reminded that they're a priority. The last one, and one of the most important ones, all of them are important really, honestly. I don't even know which one is most important. But the last tip that I have is pay attention to your partner's needs. I know that you're focused on your business. I know that you're focused on this, that, and the other, but please know what it is that your partner needs. If your partner is the type of person who know their love language, know how they receive love, and make sure that you're fulfilling those needs. Even if, you know, you have to sacrifice time away from your business, would you rather sacrifice time away from your business or sacrifice that whole relationship? If they look sad, if they look depressed, if you see something is off with them, you need to be aware enough to where you see that, to where you notice that, to where you can see that something is off, something is not right, they're in pain, something is going on. You can swoop in and do something about that. You should not just be okay with just letting that be what it is. Sorry y'all, speaking of relationships, my boyfriend just called me and interrupted the video. So, yeah, where was I? Pay attention to their needs. So that was the last one. So just be sure that you're paying attention to what they need from you, how, if they're depressed, make sure that you're noticing that. If they're down, make sure that you're noticing that. So, yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Since my boyfriend called, I decided I'm just going to hurry up and finish the video so I can call him back, because I haven't really heard his voice all day, so I'm kind of missing my baby sitting here talking about relationships. Oh my gosh. But yeah, you guys, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. If you have not subscribed, I don't know what you're doing with your life. I don't know where you are, but you need to get into the Cherishing Flow fam, because we are lit. We are lit over here. We are all about the positivity and self-development and being a boss, whether you're a girl or a guy. I know I always say girl boss, but even if you're a dude, being a boss, being bomb, being amazing, being your best self, progressing forward. Be sure to comment down below and tell me how you guys feel about this setting. This was the room that I was originally going to have as my office. So I was going to originally record videos in here, you know, eventually get the little studio lights and the backdrop. I don't know, how do you guys feel about a backdrop? I think if I do it, I'm going to just have like a straight white backdrop. What y'all think about that? Share your thoughts with me, bro. But like, other than that, you know, what do you guys think about the setting? Do you guys like the natural lighting in here? Do you guys think that the natural lighting is going to be good for now? Or do you guys think I should wait until I get the lighting and then do my videos in here? Share your thoughts with me, please. I appreciate you. I appreciate you guys watching, and I will see you guys in the next video.